What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be going over some shoutcasters, alright? Talking about shoutcasters, commentators, and analysts, okay? The reason why is I feel like they are afraid to speak out because they don't want to hurt their image, which I do understand, which is understandable. So I'll be the middleman, alright? I'll be the middleman and I'll be the one to say it and talk about it and emphasize it and let the people know what's going on. If you guys haven't realized yet, this has been happening since MPL Season 1 and it's already MPL Season 6. And this is the only community that I know that does this shit. I don't really see it on League. When I watch League of Legends tournaments on Twitch or in CSGO tournaments, I don't see shit like this. It is actually ridiculous. I feel like it's only in the Philippine community. I don't know if they have it on Indonesia because I don't understand their language, so I cannot really judge it. I cannot judge MPL Indo, but Philippine community for Mobile Legends, definitely a very toxic community. Arguably the most toxic community. I'm not even exaggerating. The most out of any game that I've seen. Dota 2, I don't see any casters being bashed too much, honestly. Even though Dota 2 is big in the Philippines, we have really good teams like TNC, right? And we have a lot of good Filipino players that are on other teams, like Geek Fam, Kuku, right? But yeah, that is just an example. Let's go over this screenshot that I took. So for example, like this one said, Ahmed Zapico, bukas pa matatapos yan, which means like this talk show is still gonna end tomorrow. Noah Santos says, madaldal, which means they keep yapping too much, they keep talking too much. Zerix Clover said, Rockhart, bakla na mo, boring mo na mo, bobo. What she pretty much said is, Rockhart is gay, fuck you, you're boring, you're stupid, which is really uncalled for and you're very judgmental. But yeah, these things that we see right here, every esports, you will always have commentator shoutcasters. Imagine a game, an ML game, just ML background music. I feel like the viewers are taking these shoutcasters for granted and they're not gonna realize how essential shoutcasters, commentators are until they disappear. If you guys are treating the shoutcasters like this, commentators like this, analysts like this, they get really down. I mean, I don't even do what they do. I'm not a shoutcaster myself. I've tried shoutcasting before. I've had some criticisms about my shoutcasting, but they're also human beings, alright? So they have feelings, they have emotion. Every human being has those. When they look over their shoutcast, alright, I'm pretty sure they review their games that they shoutcasted and see how could I have improved my shoutcasting. And of course, they're gonna see the comment section, right? And that will affect them mentally. And they're gonna get demotivated. The motivation is gonna be on the fucking low. When you see people just bashing you after your shoutcast, right? When you review your shoutcasting game, which is really stupid. So please change that culture. Next screenshot we have right here, Ahmed Zapico again. This was on YouTube, by the way, so I'm expecting more on Facebook because in my opinion, Facebook is way more toxic than YouTube. I've experienced both platforms and Facebook is way more toxic than YouTube. So I expect more bash on the Facebook stream, honestly. Alright, this guy said, super ang tagal, boring na. It's what he pretty much said, it's taking too long, it's super boring. Malcolm Raj said it's boring, and this guy named OK says, tagal mag-usap, just laughing. Ginawa na namang talk show, they made it a talk show. Obviously, shoutcasters, let's just admit this, alright? Shoutcasters will not be like the coaches where they have the most knowledge in the game. They're also not professional players, so they don't have the most knowledge of the game. The reason why professional players are because they have a lot of knowledge of the game, they have really good mechanics, and they know what the fuck is going on. Same with coaches. The reason why they're coaches is they're very good with strategy. But shoutcasters, they're there to give as much information to the beginner viewers, alright? To the viewers that don't have the full grasp of Mobile Legends, to give you more information. Why did they pick? Why did they draft this? Why did I draft this? What did I need to draft? Why did they do the Lord? Why is this guy zoning? Why does this guy rotate here? Blah, blah, blah. There's more to it, right? You need a lot of knowledge as a shoutcaster, but you're not gonna be on top. So don't expect too much. I see a bunch of comments as well. Oh, you're a shoutcaster, you're not a pro player, you don't deserve to be there. To be a shoutcaster, you don't need to be a pro player. Look at League of Legends. There's a lot of shoutcasters that were ex-pro, but in the beginning stages of League of Legends, where nobody was ex-pro yet, every professional player was still a professional player. All the shoutcasters were non-pro, but they have a good knowledge or good grasp of the game. Same with Dota 2. Not all Dota 2 shoutcasters are professional players. That's what shoutcasters do. But here in ML, it's opposite. People hate shoutcasters. These viewers hate shoutcasters. I don't get it. If you don't like it, just mute it. If you're on the English stream, watch the fucking Tagalog live stream. Here's another thing. English live stream. They're being paid to cast you in English, okay? Not in Tagalog. They're being paid to cast in English. English is their second language, so don't expect them to be really fluent. Don't expect them to have the same accent as me who's lived in the US for 11 years. It's not gonna happen. If you've lived here in the Philippines and majority of the language they use is Tagalog, you're still gonna have the Tagalog accent. For me, when I'm speaking English, I could choose and have like a regular English accent with no Tagalog accent at all. But I could also choose to have a Tagalog accent if I want. See, I could pick and choose because I've lived 10 years here in the Philippines and I live another 11 years in the US. But for them, they've lived Philippines all their life, so you know they're gonna have that accent. And people are gonna say, the chatters, the viewers, pabebe ka naman, arte-arte mo mag-English, try hard. What are you guys talking about? Watch the fucking Tagalog live streams now or mute it. It's so annoying. Let's move on to the next one. This guy said, Joanna Kasipi, mag-video call na lang kayo, usap na lang kayo mga bobo. He's telling the shoutcasters to do a video call because you guys keep talking and you guys are a bunch of stupid idiots. Napagalitan siguro kayo ng teacher nyo ang daldal. Your teacher probably scolded you. You're very talkative. Ang tagal naman mag-usap. Okay, so this guy saying, oh, they're taking too long. They're talking too much. Alright, these are just examples. Alright, these are just examples that I've caught myself, that I've seen myself. And this is not even the worst yet, honestly. I just screenshotted this recently. I just looked at the replay and then screenshotted somewhere. That's how easy it was. I just look at the replay, go to a random spot where the shoutcasters where it was pre-game or a pause moment in the game, and there's already bash. That's how easy it was to just track the bash on shoutcasters. Putang ina, mag-start na kayo, kaumay mukha nitong dalawang to. This guy said, just start now, fuck you guys. Your faces are getting really annoying. Alright, so I don't even know what to say there. Joanna Kasipi said, nag-i-English pa, mga kupal naman. Like, it's an English live stream. Get the fuck out of English live stream if you don't know how to if you don't understand English, please. And people do it on my stream too. They know I'm Filipino and then I speak English and they're like, putangina mo, bakit pa baby ka mag-English, trying hard? Ana, wala ba kayong isip? Like, English is the universal language technically. Let's just admit it. It's not about not being proud to be a Filipino. English, you could communicate with other countries. Like, it could be Europe, it could be China. A lot of countries, like majority of the countries, will have some form, they know some form of English to where they can understand it. And that's why I speak English on my streams. That's why I choose not to speak Tagalog, because I wanna cover people around the world, not just, I don't want to be limited to just Philippines, right? I want to be known in freaking South America, Mexico, Brazil, all them, US, Canada. So that's why English is a must. Even in MPL Indo, they have an English live stream just because of that, because they want to cover everybody. But yeah, let's keep going. This guy says, ban around cart, paulit-ulit lang sinasabi, keme. The casters have no control over when the game is gonna start. They have no choice but to keep talking and keep their talks relevant to what's going on. You know how hard that is. If you cannot do better, just shut up. Just be quiet. Try it yourself. Try shoutcasting a viewer game yourself. But it's most likely not gonna happen because a lot of these bashers are literally low lives. They have no goals in mind. They have no ambitions. This one is from the Filipino live stream that I got on Facebook during the Next Play versus Blue Fire game on day 1. This guy said, putang ina, wala akong paki sa mga usap nyo. Palaroin nyo na team namin. Next Play lang malakas. Hashtag team payabang. Again, I feel like I'm being really repetitive in this video. The shoutcasters are needed to fill in the screen time that's happening in the game. It's not just gonna be draft, ML background music, and that's it. Same with the game. To be honest, I get mad at the cameraman. I've shoutcasted a couple of MPL games myself on my own stream, and the cameraman sometimes fucks up. If anything, you guys should get mad at the camera guy sometimes. He doesn't know where the team fight's about to happen. He misses a whole team fight that happened and it's screwed, right? Sometimes the camera people are kind of bad. And some people take out their aggression on the shoutcasters for not seeing the team fight. It's not the shoutcasters that is controlling the spectate mode thing. Another screenshot. What else do we have here? Tagal na uumay na ako. Again, everybody's getting bored because they keep yapping and yapping. I honestly don't see this in any other community. I saw one in League, alright, when the League, they say League producers. They make fun of League producers instead of the casters, alright? Because it's not the caster's fault, it's the producer's fault sometimes. I'm not promoting for you to get mad at the producers, but instead of putting it on the shoutcasters that have no control over it, the most logical way is to probably get mad at the producers and and the cameraman and the whoever the fuck it is in charge of the organizers, whatever. Oo, nakaingay ang puta, di ba napapagod bunganga nyo? Laro gusto namin panoodin, hindi kayong tatlo mga bonak. Pro ML player, di pro daldal. So this guy said, okay, you guys are very loud. Are you guys not getting tired with your mouth? We want the game. We are not watching for you guys to talk. You guys are stupid ML players. I cannot even translate how stupid this statement is or how stupid this comment is. But yeah, he said, this is not supposed to be pro talk show. There you go, pro talk show. Let's just call it talk show. This is supposed to be about pro ML players, not pro talk show. There you go. Hopefully you guys realize this, especially the normal viewers that are not aware of how hard shoutcasting, commentating, and analyzing is. Alright, if you cannot do better, just stay quiet, please. And I think that's it. I have nothing else much to say. I felt like I was really repetitive on the fact that, oh, it's really essential that shoutcasters are needed pre-game and during the game, because that happens in normal sports as well. Alright, so tell me guys what you think about this, and please respect these shoutcasters and their profession. It is harder than you think. My viewers have seen me try to shoutcast. Some of them like it, some of them don't. It's fine, and it is difficult. I will tell you that it is difficult. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment below what you guys think about this. I wouldn't say an issue, but let's just say toxic culture. Comment below what you think about this toxic culture in our ML community, and subscribe and like. That's it. I'm out. Peace.